So welcome to the next part, and like earlier we'll solve another exercise here, and it is from direct to indirect speech. See, as I said earlier, if you want to change any speech, so you need to go through the text at once and you need to trust the speaker and listener or the person related to the conversation. So let's read the text once. So please give me your English grammar and composition book, said Sarah. I cannot give it, said Neha. So we got two persons here, Sarah and Neha. So let's see if any other person is related to the conversation. I have to take it with me in the class. So who said it? It is not mentioned. So it is actually another task to find out who delivered the words or who produced the space. So I shall return the book before the class starts, said Sarah. So now this time it is mentioned that it is produced by Sarah. Take it, said Neha. Thank you, said Sarah. So far we got two speakers or two persons related to the conversation, and what the sentences are, we'll go for one by one. So please give me your English grammar and composition book. So as we find the word please, so it is said actually imperative sentence means the sentence that expresses request, command, order, this much. So as you see the word please, so it expresses request. I cannot give it, said here is a setup sentence. I have to take it with me. I shall return the book before the class, said Sarah. Take it. So take it actually imperative sentence. We'll follow this. We'll solve this saying tell or order, command, this much. And thank you, said Sarah, for this much. Thank you, congratulations. We learned that they became these words. They become actually a reporting verb. So let's see actually how to solve or what the answer of this piece. Well, so as I said, the first sentence of first space, it is imperative sentence, so the reporting verb could be request, as we notice the word please. So another thing is that if you find the word please, you can add politely here. It is not mentioned actually, I mean recommended, but you can. If you don't, it's not that much problem. So please give me your English grammar and composition book, said Sarah. So as we notice that Sarah and Neha had the conversation. So Sarah requested Neha. So we'll start the answer in this way. Sarah requested Neha politely, for because of please we took politely, to give her English grammar and composition book. So as it is imperative sentence, we learnt earlier class that to solve imperative class we will follow actually, it will take infinitive, means to plus verb then. So we will start from here to, then verbs and others things like you. For you, so it will be Sarah Neha's to her English grammar and composition book. So she, you see that in bracket it is an. So whenever we find same pronoun for different persons, that we term to make it clear or to remove hesitation, we to take the first letter of that very persons. So here Neha started saying, so that's why we took the first alphabet of the word Neha. So and she said that she could not give it. So I cannot give it. For I it would be she. Cannot, we learnt it earlier that it would be could not give it. So simply she said that she could not give it, and I have to take it with me in the class. Who said this? So actually Neha's conversation going on, so she said it or she added that. So if one person's speech going on frequently, that bottom we take added further this much. So I, for I we take she, so for have we'll take had, to take it with, for me will be, it will be her. So she's added that she had to take it with her in the class. I shall return the book before the class starts, said Sarah. So this time Sarah starts talking. So Sarah said that for shall will take should or would. So if it indicates future tense, we will take would. So Sarah said that she would return the book before the class starts. So it is before the class starts, it is present simple, so it will be changed to past simple. So before the class started. Take it, said Neha. So it is interrogative sentence. So as I said that for interrogative sentence we do take uh, tell, advise, request, command, this much. So we can take tell means told. So Neha told to take it. Thank you, said Sarah. So who said this? Sarah said. So to whom Sarah gave thanks? Neha. So simply you can write Sarah thanked Neha or Sarah thanked her. That's all. A full stop is missed here. You can put it. So we are done with this. So we learned that if you find imperative sentence, we to take the reporting verb as request, command, or other things. And if you find the word please, you can take politely there. And if you find imperative sentence, it will be to plus infinitive after. Then if you find cannot, you will take could not. If you take shall, you will take should or would. If you find it, thank you, congratulations, this much, they will become the reporting verb. So the things like we learnt or we solved this. How did you find it? Did you find it easy or difficult? I think you found it easy. And next time onwards you'll be able to solve different exercises related to direct speech to indirect speech. So to sum up the rules that we learned from these two narrations, or the things we to remember. So at once we are given the script, or we to start answering narration, we to go through the text one or two times. So at once you go through the text, then what to do, you will trust the persons related to, means with whom the conversation happens. So at once you will trust the persons related to the speech, then you will go for one by line by line, and there you will notice actually what type of sentence or tense belong with this. Means if you find imperative sentence, then it will be like add order, requested, command, this much. If you find interrogative sentence, that will be asked whether or simply interrogative pronoun. Then we learned some other things, like in case of tense, like if it is present tense, it will be changed to past tense like simultaneously, and for future tense will be would. For past tense we learned that past simple to past perfect, and past perfect to past perfect continuous tense. Then for particular words we learned that if it is today, that day, for this, that, for can, could, for shall, should or would, this much. For thank you, say thanked. For congratulations, we to say congratulated. So these are the things like we will follow what we learnt as rules. So we'll try to apply this, but the things like will never make mistake finding the speaker who said this. And if you find same speaker here who have same pronoun, the verbatim will write the first alphabet, first letter of the very person's name. Then we will be able to solve this question and we will get good marks. So hopefully I enjoyed learning narration, and I hope next time onwards you'll get a good figure here. These are not actually that much difficult. If you practice frequently, then you will be able to master on this. So next time, next classes we will start new topic. We are done with narration. So my suggestion to you, go for model question and go for exercise part from different books or online resources and practice narrations there. And if you find any problem, talk to me, inform me, I shall help you as long as possible. So till then, keep fine, happy study, goodbye.